Yes.
Okay. All right, so then you talk about this conversation with your dad, where you describe him as calm in terms of his voice, and he's having a conversation with you initially, correct?
Yes.
And did you see him walk up to you? Were you able to see him approach you?
No, I avoided that.
Okay. So somebody told you dad was coming and then you avoided? Is that what happened?
No, I just didn't look behind me.
Okay. And so at what point do you know that your dad, does he call out to you? Or at what point do you realize my dad is actually here?
When I turn around,
Okay. So you turn around and he's how far away from you?
right beside me,
Okay.
in
And
front of me.
Is it, okay, so you turn to him and and you're face to face having a conversation.
Yes.
And he didn't run up on you, correct?
Yes.
And didn't have his hands raised initially, correct?
Yes.
And he's just having a calm conversation with you, correct?
Yes.
And is that conversation in English, in Arabic, or a combination?
In Arabic.
Okay. And is that common for you?
With my parents?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So when you're in the house, the primary language is the primary language Arabic?
Yes.
Is it almost exclusive when it's just family?
Sometimes we can speak English, but most of the time we're supposed to speak Arabic.
Okay. And so there was nothing about him speaking Arabic to you that was like, okay, I'm in trouble because he's speaking to me in Arabic, whereas normally he speaks in English. It was just, this is how you would normally converse, correct?
Yes.
And if somebody was to watch kind of the initial approach, there was nothing that you've described as unusual about this approach. He didn't run to you, and he's not yelling at you initially. Is that fair?
Yeah.
Okay. So, we've heard you describe kind of how things kind of went downhill from there. Is that fair?
Yes.
Okay. And the confrontation with your dad, correct?
Can you rephrase that for me?
So I'm just kind of breaking it up. So we started out by turning around and there was kind of a calm conversation in Arabic, correct?
Yes.
And then the conversation somewhat escalated, correct?
Yes.
And then there was some physical confrontation between Isaiah and your dad, correct?
I don't know that.
Okay. And I should also just say, I appreciate you saying that what you don't remember, because all I want to talk about is what you do remember, okay? So you do remember a physical confrontation with you and your dad, correct?
Yes.
And that, as you described, is more of your dad's actions as opposed to you responding, fair?
Can you rephrase that for me, please?
Absolutely. So what you've described is you're not fighting with your dad.
Yes.
Fair?
Yeah.
Okay. And so your dad has his arms around you, and you remember kind of your own hand coming up into view. You have a memory of that.
Yes.
Okay. And your memory, as you've described, is kind of, you remember certain pieces. Fair?
Yes.
Okay. At this point, when the initial calm conversation started, you did not see your mom, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And he didn't tell you mom's in the car, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So you have no idea whether she is still driving somewhere else in Olympia in her car, fair?
Yes.
Okay. So then you are kind of, I'm just going back to my notes. You kind of have these images, a lady holding a phone, and you feel the dirt on your face. You've described that, correct?
Yes.
Okay. You don't recall that you were speaking or that you were able to breathe, fair?
Yes.
Okay. At some point, you then start to kind of regain consciousness, correct?
Yes.
And you suddenly realize that you are no longer in your dad's grasp. Is that fair?
Yeah.
Okay. And you're still somewhat on the ground, correct?
Yeah.
And your mom is behind you and has her arms around you, correct?
Yeah.
And she is saying, my daughter, correct?
Yeah.
And do you recall how many times she said that?
I don't remember.
Okay. You have described that you felt like your mom was trying to protect you from the chaos. Do you remember that?
Can you explain that to me?
Okay. It was a very chaotic event, correct?
Yes.
And that's just from what you remember, correct?
Yes.
And there are pictures that you have seen that the state, Heather Stone showed you, that kind of showed more than you remember. Fair?
Yeah.
Okay. And that would appear to be very chaotic. Would you agree?
Yeah.
There's a lot of people around, right?
Verbal response.
Yes.
Thank
Okay.
you.
And you are at times standing, correct?
Yes.
And at times you were on the ground, correct?
Yes.
At times you were bent over, right?
Yes.
And there's different positions with your dad, correct?
Yes.
And there appears to be a large number of students around attempting to intervene, correct?
Yes.
So somebody who's looking at this from the outside, a fair description would appear to be that this is a very chaotic event, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. And then, so you wake up, you're kind of seated on the ground?
I was like sitting and like kind of leaning down on the ground.
Okay. And your mom is behind you, right?
Yes.
And so your back isn't on the ground. Your legs and bottom may be sitting on the ground, but you're kind of bent at the waist. Is that fair?
Yeah.
Okay. And your mom is on the ground behind you with her arms around you, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now, you had a lot of pain at this point, right?
Yes.
Okay. Pain in your neck,
Yes.
pain in your throat.
Yes.
Okay. And you're somewhat confused at this point, right?
Yes.
Because, I mean, I think Ms. Stone asked you how long this happened, or how long this was going on. And you said, I don't know, right?
Yes.
Which makes sense, right?
Right.
Okay. So you kind of were coming to, and you felt pain in your neck, right?
Yes.
And you didn't necessarily know what had happened, right?
Right.
And you wanted to communicate to your mom that your neck hurt, right?
Yes.
Because you were confused and in a position you had never been in before. Fair?
Yes.
Okay. And so you then wanted to get words out to your mom to say, hey, my neck hurts, right?
Yes.
And you have described repeatedly that you were not able to tell your mom what you felt, right?
Yeah.
And that was because of the pain in your neck, correct?
Yes.
The difficulty swallowing,
Yes.
the raspy voice,
Yes.
and the fact that you were just kind of coming in and out, getting better, but coming out of consciousness. Fair?
Yes.
And you described that you didn't think that your mom was trying to hurt you.
Objection, speculation. Overruled.
You can answer.
Can you repeat the question, please?
You have shared with the police and with others that you felt like your mom wasn't trying to hurt you. Fair?
Yeah.
Okay. And that was what your conclusion was at the hospital when you talked to the police, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. You talked about her being worried, particularly at that point.
Yeah.
Okay. Scared?
Yeah.
Sad?
Yes.
The prosecutor said, was it normal for your dad to hold you that way? Was it normal for your mom to hold you that way? You had never been in anything like this before, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So, normal or not normal, your mom is just there holding you as you regain consciousness, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. And how would you describe her voice as she's saying, my daughter, my daughter?
Yelling?
Yelling?
Yeah.
Was she yelling at the other people, trying to have them stay away? Was she just yelling out loud?
I have no idea.
Okay. So we had a chance to talk with you. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
On Zoom? Ms. Stone was there, I was there, Mr. Kading was there, and that was on Zoom, right?
Right.
And were you in the same room as Ms. Stone? As Heather?
Yes.
And then I was on the screen, correct?
Yes.
And so was Mr. Kading?
Yes.
Okay. And I think they've shown you some transcripts of various conversations. Do you remember telling me, when I asked you about the tone of my daughter, and you described the tone as sad?
I don't remember.
Okay. Let me. Okay. All right. So I'm holding Exhibit 525. Can I approach?
You may.
Thank you, Your Honor. All right, so this is the transcript from May 1st, okay? And I can show you the page if you'd like, but I'll have you go to page 55. Can I approach again now, just to show?
Yes.
So what I'm looking at is start on line 19 and just read to the bottom of that page. And you said that you felt like she was saying it to you, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And then I'll have you turn to the next page. And I asked you about her tone on line 18 of 56, if I may approach, Your Honor.
You may.
Thank you. So 18, what was her tone like? Okay, and just read down from there. And when I asked you about her tone, was it loud? What was angry? And your answer was it was sad.
Yes.
Okay. And then at the top of that page, on line 7, I asked you, does your mom primarily speak English, Arabic, or a mixture? You remember that?
Yes.
And you said primarily Arabic, correct?
Yes.
And then you offered she doesn't know much English. Is that
Yes.
accurate? Would you say that her ability to speak English is better than her ability to read English? If
Can you
know.
can you rephrase that for me, please?
Absolutely. So, if somebody started speaking to your mom in English, and then handed something written in English, from what you have observed, does she appear to understand English better when speaking or when she's reading it?
Speaking?
Okay. Does she read English?
No.
So it's not very long that your mom's holding you, correct?
I don't know.
I mean, fair enough. from when you kind of regained consciousness to when you started running to the school, we're talking about a pretty short period of time. Is that fair?
Yeah.
Okay. Minutes, couple minutes or less?
I woke up in her arms, so I have no idea.
So, and I'm speaking from the point that you woke up to the time that you started running away. That just, how would you characterize that period of time?
Like about a couple minutes.
Okay. And then she went with you or toward the school, correct?
Yes.
But then she wasn't able to catch up to you, or did not catch up to you, correct?
Yes.